Prize picks for the MLB on Monday, August 21st. At Dynamo, we have 5 really good picks for you guys as always, so stay tuned for all 5 of the picks. We got a lot of games in action today, so a lot that we can jump on early in the day. But before we get into this one, if you're not on Thrive, we have a special deal with them, 100% deposit match up to $250, plus if you make your first deposit of $25 or more, you get a bonus free square prop pick that you can take advantage of to add to your slips. They got a ton of MLB picks up, also higher payouts slightly by 0.2, but then when you get to the 5 for 5, you get a 20x instead of just a 10 like you do on Prizepicks. So definitely check out Thrive. A lot of free money, free square, higher payouts. Might as well check it out. It'll be linked down below. Okay, for our first pick here, we're going to Christian Javier on the strikeout. It's going to take his over here against Boston. You can see he's had some massive strikeout games. 9 Ks, 5, 7 in July. August has been a little slower. He's been getting rocked a little bit, so he hasn't been able to go more than 5 innings. But I think he's going to be in a good spot here against Boston and can take advantage of a lower strikeout pop for him. Last season, well over a strikeout per inning guy. This season is getting close to that again. Versus Boston, look at this average, 167 Boston hitters are against him with 6 strikeouts and 24 at-bats. So like Javier here, again, looking at another stat, we got Boston on the season on the road is close to a strikeout per inning team, so we like that as well. Going to lock in Javier here on the over. Our next pick, we're going to Michael Wacha on the strikeouts, but we're taking the under against Miami. You may be surprised to find out that in 2023, Miami strikes out the 6th least in the league, under 8 strikeouts per game. Way better than they did last year at almost 9 a game. Looking at Wacha in his last 4 games, hasn't gone over 5 strikeouts in a game. On the season, pretty far below a strikeout per inning guy. Last year was definitely less than a strikeout per inning guy, so like this one for those reasons. Now for our third pick, we're going to come over here to OddJam, a great tool to look at some of the props you like and also find some new ones. So we're going to take their top pick, Aaron Nola, under 6.5 Ks. If we look at what other sportsbook have him out, Pinnacle, my favorite sportsbook for looking at the sharpest odds, has this at minus 147 to hit. Caesars has this at minus 161, and then FanDuel and DraftKings like it a pretty good amount as well, but Caesars and Pinnacle really like it, and I like to rock with Pinnacle, so going with Nola under on his Ks. For OddJam, if you want to check that out, we have 25% off with the code DYNAMO, and you can click the link down below for that. So we're going to go Nola on the under. For the last 2 spots, I like to target a game stack of hitters in a high projected scoring game. So we got the Cardinals here, minus 125 at 10 runs in this game. I did look at the Braves in this one, expected to win this game at 10.5, but there wasn't a great stack. I really like a stack here for the Cardinals, and that one is going to be, if we look at their last game, Goldschmidt in the 3rd spot, Arenado in the 4th spot. So to stack up a game, come over here, type in the Cardinals. First, we're going to go with Goldschmidt. We want him to get on base and get knocked in with a run from an RBI of Arenado. So we're taking him over on the fantasy score. You get points for the runs as well as getting on base and RBIs, all that. So we're going to take Goldschmidt, and then we're actually just going to take Arenado also on 7.5 over on the fantasy score. You could try to mix in the hit runs and RBIs or total bases or something like that for him hitting behind Goldschmidt, but I think the hitter fantasy score is a good deal on this. So just going to stack the 3-4 spot, high projected run game in this Cardinals game, and that's going to be the 5 picks. So again, if you guys haven't signed up for Thrive, definitely get over there. It's like Prizepicks, but higher payouts. You're going to get all this free money up to $250, and if you deposit at least $25, you get a bonus free slot prop to add to your slip. So definitely worth checking out. Now let's do a quick recap. We got our hitter stack, Arenado and Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt in the 3, Arenado in the 4, both on fantasy score. Then we got Nola, the OddJam pick of the day. If you want to check that out, it's linked down below. and you can use code Dynamo for 25% off. Also, they have a 7-day free trial, so you might as well. Then we got Michael Wacha under the strikeouts here in a tough spot against the Marlins, who don't strike out a lot. Then we got Javier over 5 strikeouts against Boston, who does strike out a good amount. And Javier, a good strikeout pitcher as well, looking for a bounce back after having some rough performances in this one. That's going to be the 5 picks. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, check out all these sites we mentioned. Also watch this NFL video right here for Monday Night Football and my predictions on here. As always, do your own research on your picks and don't just tail these. Do your research, make sure you like them before locking them in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.